So this is an exciting time. I've actually had any number of people request a new... Yes, I got a copy of Vegas. I will no longer be using Windows Live Movie Maker. Cameraman finds that very amusing, evidently. Okay, I am going to be doing a remake of the Good Enough gaming system, which this original video was released on the NCIXcom channel in standard def. Got about 100,000 views on August 23rd, 2007. The date's to your left there. Yeah, okay, so I have gotten a ton of requests to redo this with more modern hardware. So I've actually decided not only to do that, but also to kick things up a notch, and I'm going to be doing two systems. So I'm going to do one with my original Good Enough Gaming Goal, which was a $600 system. So let's walk you through what I'm going to be using for that. This is all stuff that I've shopped for on the NCIX site in our weekly special this week. So no guarantees you'll find exactly this deal, but there are... No, that's there for a reason. What do you think? What are you doing? That's there for a reason. Okay. So now I've completely lost my train of thought. Right. So you usually find deals of this caliber, although you might not find exactly the same one. So the first thing I've got here for my Good Enough gaming system is a Core i3-2100 processor with a Gigabyte H61 motherboard. I went super value, low end on the motherboard. And for the processor, I've gone with a dual core because the reality of it is most of the games out there are still going to run just fine on a dual core. I went with 4 gigs of RAM because for $39.99 minus a $5 MIR, how can you say no? The GTX 460 1 gig, especially with an additional $25 off with a mail-in rebate and a free copy of Hawks 2 and a free NCIX $10 gift card that comes with it, is a smoking good deal. So that works out to just under $150 for a great gaming graphics card. The 300 at $52.99 minus a 20 MIR is a well-ventilated gaming chassis. It's pretty, basic, but it is what it is. We're trying to hit a price point here. I do not have enough budget for an SSD, so I've gone with a $40 Western Digital Caviar Blue 500 gig. I did not go with a green, even though they're cheap, because green drives are not really suitable for OS drive use. I have a DVD writer. I've gone with Windows 7 Home Premium and a TruePower new 650 watt power supply. Normally this would not fit in my budget for a $600 machine, but it has a $30 MIR on it. So down here at the bottom, I can see that my cart total is $693.92. I have $80 in MIRs, and I have a $10 NCIX gift card that comes with that MSI graphics card. So I basically treat that as cash. So I went just over my $600 target, and if you know someone, if you already have a copy of Windows 7, then you can save yourself $100 there. It becomes a $500 gaming machine. Now, for comparison, I want to take this value gaming machine and put it up against what you can build for about $1,000. So here we've got an i5 2500K, so we've gone from a dual core to a quad core processor. We've gone from a cheapo H61 board to a P67 board that is SLI ready, Crossfire ready, and capable of overclocking. We've gone from 4 gigs to 8 gigs of RAM. We've gone all the way up to a GTX 570 OC. We've upgraded the chassis because most people you see spending $1,000 on a gaming system are going to be buying a decent chassis. The 932 is definitely a very decent chassis, especially for after a $20 MIR around $100. We've gone with the same power supply because it's such a good deal. For $39.99, the TruePower 650 is just a ridiculous deal. So it's fully capable of supporting that GTX 570, so that's what I'll be doing. I can afford an SSD on this machine, so I'm going with an OCZ Vertex 2 60 gig, and then I'm going to go with a Caviar Green for storage because you can cheap out on the drive because it's just for storage. Green is fine for that. Finally, I've got a DVD writer, same as the other one, in Windows 7 Home Premium for $100, and so my total minus $110 of MIR comes to about $1,253 minus 110 minus another $10. So just over $1,100. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build both of these machines for you guys, and I'm going to compare our Good Enough gaming machine to what you would get if you spend just under twice as much. Don't forget to subscribe to Linus Tech Tips for more unboxings and computer videos, and don't forget to subscribe to my NCIXcom channel so that when we release this video, you will be there to see it.